This is FNM, where we get facts, not nonsense. Okay, so today we have the New Hampshire primary. Both Republican and Democratic candidates tonight will compete for nominations. First for Democrats, second for Republicans. Well, this will be the first primary for both. Most of the states will close around 7 p.m. On Tuesday night, and we will see how it goes. So let's get straight into it. So we'll start off with the Republican and Democratic major candidates. On the Republican side, the only two major candidates left are Donald Trump and Nikki Haley. The one thing is independents can vote for either side. So Dixville Notch, which is an unincorporated township with a population of 6, does midnight voting after some stuff about 40 years ago where people didn't want to drive to polls. All 6 votes went to Haley. The town usually unites on this stuff. Biden, I believe, had all 5 of the votes in 2020 for the presidential election, so the town is very united. Marianne Williamson is a minor Democratic candidate. She was an author. She ran in 2020. She's running against President Joe Biden. And then Minnesota Representative Dean Phillips, who's actually been gaining some ground in the state due to an endorsement from Andrew Yang, who was the New York City mayor candidate, ran for president in 2020, ended his campaign here. Ryan Binkley, a pastor who is running for the Republican nomination, he said that quite a few points would be good. Joe Biden is appearing as a write-in. There has been a dispute between the state and the party because South Carolina was slated to go first to emulate the diversity of the Democratic Party. And so Biden is a write-in, although he is still expected to win tonight. So here's the overall polling. Trump holds a pretty large lead at this point. His lead's been pretty steadily climbing, especially with the DeSantis endorsement. He's up by still as little, but in the 3 polls that have been conducted lately, Trump's won them by 22, 27, and 22. I think that it is still very thing. Obviously, Nikki Haley is up right now, 6-0, but still hundreds of thousands of votes to be cast. Republican National, Trump's up by about 55%, 55 percentage points. Haley needs to take, she is not on the ballot for the Nevada caucuses. She's opted to go for the Nevada primary. So if Nikki doesn't win tonight, and also probably finish pretty well in South Carolina, yeah, she's a long shot. Democratic New Hampshire, you can see there. In some polls, Dean Phillips has been even closer than Haley is to Trump. In other polls, Biden's a large lead. I'm sure if Biden was on the ballot, he'd probably win this thing about 80-5-ish. But yeah, it's because he's a write-in. We'll see how much actually. The turnout will probably be pretty low because it's an incumbent. And finally, some New Hampshire predictions. The Democrats are not yet really allocating delegates tonight, but the Republicans are. 10% of the vote is needed to earn delegates, so we'll probably not see Ryan Binkley, the Texas pastor, grab any delegates. I'm going to say Donald Trump will get 51% of the vote, just having Nikki Haley 38%. He'll take a 13-9 delegate lead, which will give him only a current delegate lead of 33-16. Seems very close, but Nevada, South Carolina, and then Super Tuesday, that will really be. Democrats are not allocating delegates yet until South Carolina, but it's expected that Joe Biden takes home a pretty hefty win tonight. This has been FNM, where we give facts, not nonsense. Thank you for watching.